It feels like every other day, there's a new breakthrough in the world of artificial intelligence. The pace is dizzying, and competition is so fierce that startups are scrambling to find any edge that helps them stand out. Right now, China is in the thick of an AI arms race. One of the biggest sparks igniting this competition came from a company called DeepSeek. Earlier this year, they launched a model that's significantly cheaper to run than many of its Western counterparts. That single move turned China's AI scene on its head. Suddenly, new AI products are launching left and right, investment is pouring in, and every tech company wants the title of China's AI champion. One name that keeps surfacing is AIIPO AI. They're not new to this game. In fact, they spun out of Tsinghua University back in 2019 and have already released several models under their GLM series. Their latest model, GLM-4, is making waves with claims that it outperforms GPT-4 on several benchmarks, a bold and attention-grabbing statement. But here's the big headline: AIIPO just released a free AI agent called Auto GLM Rumination. This digital assistant can research, plan trips, search the web, write reports, and manage a whole bunch of other tasks. And again, it's free. Compare that to their competitor Manus, whose AI agent costs nearly $199 per month. The difference is staggering. So why does going free matter so much? Because China's AI agent market is cutthroat. Manus had gained traction with its premium pricing, and DeepSeek had already disrupted the game by focusing on affordability. Now, AIIPO is pushing the envelope by making powerful AI accessible to everyone. AIIPO's CEO, Jiang Peng, announced at a Beijing lunch event that Auto GLM Rumination runs on their in-house models, including GLM Z1 Air. They claim it matches DeepSeek's top-tier star model R1 in performance, but is 8 times faster and far less demanding in terms of computing resources. That's a big deal, because in AI, lower resource use means lower costs, faster deployments, and broader reach. Backing like this doesn't come easy, but AIIPO's momentum is impressive. The city of Chengdu recently invested 300 million yuan, about $41.5 million, marking their third round of government funding just this month. However, it hasn't been all smooth sailing. Earlier this year, AIIPO landed on the U.S. Department of Commerce's export control entity list. That effectively bars them from buying U.S.-made components, including critical AI chips from companies like NVIDIA. And yet, they've continued to attract capital, 500 million yuan from the state-owned Huafa Group and a prior funding round of 1 billion yuan. The takeaway? Local Chinese governments view AI as a strategic priority, and they're backing companies they believe can win, even if they're under international restrictions. But here's where the AI landscape gets even more dynamic. DeepSeek's rise has forced other Chinese startups to completely rethink their strategies. Some are scaling back on marketing. Others are narrowing their focus to niche industries like healthcare. A few have stopped training AI models altogether and now offer AI services built on existing platforms like DeepSeek. For example, 01.ai, led by ex-Google China chief Kai-Fu Lee, stopped training its own models in late 2024. Instead, it now sells AI solutions based on open-source tools. Another startup, Bechuan, pivoted from financial AI to healthcare. And Moonshot, which had a promising chatbot named Kimi, is going back to model training after struggling with performance issues. In contrast, AIIPO is doing it all. Consumer apps, enterprise solutions, and even eyeing an IPO on the Shanghai Stock Exchange's star market. Reports say AIIPO earned around 300 million yuan in revenue in 2024, but also posted losses of about 2 billion yuan. That's a huge burn rate, especially compared to DeepSeek's leaner team of just 160 employees versus AIIPO's 800. Naturally, investors are a bit cautious. AIIPO's business model is high risk, high reward, and if the Chinese government shifts more of its support toward DeepSeek, that could impact AIIPO's future revenue, particularly since they rely heavily on government contracts. But China isn't the only country shaking things up with AI. Over in the US, Apple is developing something codenamed Project Mulberry, an AI health assistant that functions like a virtual doctor. It builds on Project Quartz, which was Apple's earlier effort to use AI for health coaching. The new tool will tap into health data from iPhones and Apple Watches to provide personalized exercise plans, diet advice, and sleep recommendations. Even more ambitious? Apple's planning to introduce food tracking and has reportedly staffed doctors to help train the AI. If successful, this could position Apple as a major player in health tech and put them in direct competition with apps like MyFitnessPal. Then there's Elon Musk, never one to be left out of a disruptive trend. In a surprise move, Musk is selling X, formerly Twitter, to his own AI company XAI in an all-stock deal valued at $52 billion. He originally bought Twitter for $44 billion back in 2022, rebranded it, laid off much of the staff, and watched advertisers pull out. Now, by combining X's massive user base with XAI's advanced tools, including its Grok chatbot, Musk aims to deeply integrate AI into social media. Think AI-powered content moderation, smarter replies, and new subscription models built around AI features. It's all part of Musk's stated mission to seek truth and expand knowledge in his typically ambitious style. Across the board, AI is no longer just about impressive demos. It's reshaping industries, redefining business models, and forcing major players, from startups to tech giants, to make bold moves or risk falling behind. We're likely to see even more free AI agents, more mega funding rounds, more pivots, and more claims about whose models are faster, smarter, and more efficient. The landscape is changing fast, and if you want to stay ahead, now is the time to pay attention. To help you do just that, we're launching a newsletter soon, packed with insights, updates, and even free AI courses. You'll find the sign-up link in the description, so be sure to check it out. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.